So now the neutral position where our chest is parallel to the ground. Lift your right hand, look at it, and then slowly slide your right hand under the left. Get your right ear on the ground. The right hand is kind of completely sliding under the left, and then the left hand you can get in the front of that, you can keep that inside. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Feel a lot of pressure on the right shoulder, that's down on the ground. The left shoulder, keep it lifted, don't keep it down, keep the left shoulder lifted. So we are looking towards upper left. Inhale, come back. Let me show it from this angle. So we'll do it with the left hand now. Lift the left hand, look at it fully, and then slowly slide it under the right. Take it all the way under the right. Feel the stretch from your hips to the shoulders. So my left ear is on the ground at this point, left shoulder is on the ground, right hand, palm spread on the ground. Continue to breathe here. Let's to the on the ground, on your stomach, hands on the sides. We'll practice Bhujangasana here. Lift your body from the front a little bit. Elbows are not straight yet, we are looking up. Get down. One more time. Press on the palms, legs join together. Bhujangasana. Lift your body up to the navel region. Exhale, go down. Now we are going to lift our body even further by stretching our hands fully. Breathe in, go up all the way. Even the portion under the navel region also lifts a bit down. Get down. Now curl your toes, and we are going to alternate between down dog and then the up dog a couple times. So get yourself into the plank position like that. Hands down, hands spread, taking the full grasp of the ground. Down dog, press on the hands, look back, head is trying to touch the ground, chest is going towards the thighs, heels are trying to touch the ground. If they are not on the ground, they are trying to touch the ground. Feel the stretch on the back side of the legs and the hands. Plank again, and then up dog. Don't surrender yourself to the ground at this point. See, the knees are lifted, and then if you need a deeper stretch, you can uncurl your toes. Uncurl your toes. This is up dog. Switch between up dog, down dog, and if you want, you can come to the plank, then get to the up dog, come to the plank again, and then get to the down dog. But let's switch between up dog and down dog 3 to 4 times at least. Exhale when you get to the down dog. Inhale when you get to the up dog. One more time. Up dog. Toes uncurled. Knees hovering over the ground. A lot of pressure on the hands. Looking up. Down dog. Exhale. So now from here, we will be doing like a lot of poses today in the lunge position. So let me see if I can show you from this side. So get yourself into like the plank position the way we were. Down dog. And then get your right leg in the front. Right leg in the front. Keep the 90-degree bend in the right leg. And then the left leg you can drop on the ground, uncurl the toes. If you want to see from this angle, so it will be like looking like that. Right? So in here, get your hands here on the right knee, like that. And from here, look back a bit. Look back. Slow. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, come back up. And then we are going to lean forward, looking back here. Come back in the middle. Look back. This time you can take your hands also when you look back if you want. Inhale, come back. Okay. And then if you kind of find it really easier, you can put a curl on the left leg that was on the ground, and then you can repeat the same thing like that. Whatever like makes you comfortable, but I suggest that you keep the left leg on the ground yet. Right? With this, we are going to find a twist also in the lunge position. So get your hands to the prayer position and then twist all the way to your right and look towards right. Find the spinal twist with the left leg down. Hold there for 2 or 3 breaths. Do it here. Hands down. Right leg goes back. Down dog. Left leg comes in the front. Left leg comes in the front. Right leg goes down. And then we can find like a lot of stretches here. Both the hands on the left leg and then try to lean forward a bit. When you lean forward, you should feel lot of stretch on the right side of the thigh, front thigh. Lean forward a bit on it. Not too much, but slowly. And then we could keep our hands down. We could lean back also on this. So see if you can find that movement. Lean forward, stretch here fully. Stretch, and then go back also. When keeping hands down or hands here, doesn't matter. When you forward bend, take out all the air from your stomach region. Let's do this a couple times. Forward bend, backward, come back. Hands here, hands up, and let's get ourselves back. Keep yourself fully stable. Come back up. Now we got to find the spinal twist here. Hands here. Left leg 90-degree bend. Right leg down. Hands in the prayer position. Inhale deeply here. Exhale, and as you exhale, twist your body to your right. So your right elbow comes on the left knee. We are looking on the left side. If this is easier for you, you can choose to keep your right knee lifted like that, and then you can try to twist. Either way is fine. Hands down, back, down dog. Stay in the down dog, please. Now we are going. Alright, so since we are in this position, let's get your right leg outside of the right hand. Right leg outside of the right hand. Right? And then this right leg, which is in the front, like, see if you can take it all the way to the right by lifting a portion of our right foot. So from my right foot, my toes are kind of lifted like that, and then I am keeping a hand here to stretch. So while keeping this right there, if you can do it while keeping this right there, get yourself down a bit. If you can't, then you can get this back also. This is very good for hip, pelvis region. Like that, get yourself down like that. And then the left leg, you can keep it on the ground also if you want. Keep it on the ground if you can't keep that in the air. For a couple of deep breaths. Let me show you from this angle. So we are here, and then stop. Inhale, come up, back, down dog. Now we are going to find the lizard on the left side. So the left leg comes outside of the left hand. Please pay attention to the instruction, then only you can do it right. Left foot is outside the left hand, palms facing down, right toes curved, and then the left foot we are kind of lift from one side to get that extra space, and now we start to go down. We try to get ourselves on the wrists, right? And the right leg you can keep it on the ground, and then you may. Alright, well, let's try that in the next round of the lizard. So stay here first for 4 to 5 breaths. The left hand you can even keep on the left knee also if you want, or keep them down. Let's get back. We'll try the lizard one more time. Try from the side. So down dog. Right leg outside of the right hand. It kind of goes on the side to lift the foot, and then go down. Left leg keep it on the ground. You can choose to take a bend in the left leg like that, and then hold it with the right hand and look towards right. If you have any question, please ask. So we were like right here, right? Right hand was outside of the right hand, and then we got our wrists down, and then we lift the left hand, and then we are holding it with the opposite hand. So we lifted our left leg. Get yourself down again. Let's try this on the left side now, the last round of the lizard. So press really hard in the down dog. Left leg outside of the left hand. Right leg goes down. Right knee is touching the ground. Right? We'll do it step by step. And then the left foot, we kind of twist it on the side. We get our hands down. At this point, for the right leg which is on the ground, and then try to hold it with the left hand, like that. At this point, we are stretching our quadriceps as well as the pelvis region, the hip joint. Leave it. Back to the down dog. Take a couple deep breaths here in the down dog position. Alright. So next we are going to find the camel. So to find camel, stay here like that on your knees, and then toes are curved. Get your one hand up, hold it with the right hand right heel, left hand goes on the left heel, and then lift yourself from middle. Stay here for a couple of deep breaths. Inhale, come back up. You can try this with one hand also. Just try this with one hand. Both hands up. Right hand goes down. Right hand comes in the middle of both the legs. This time it's not standing, it's not staying on the heels. And then we look at the left hand. Lengthen here to feel the stretch. Get the right hand up, left hand down, and then look at it. Get it up like that. Let's find the pigeon also. We'll do like 2 more for this before we get to breathing. We have some more time. So get yourself in the plank again. From the plank, I'll show it from this angle. We'll try to find pigeon. So pay attention to the instructions, please. Then only you can do it right. So right leg folds like that, and then right knee comes close to the right wrist, and then the right foot comes close to the left palm which is down like that, and then settle yourself down. So my right leg is in front of me, and left leg is straight fully. Let me show you from this angle. So we were here, we fold it, get it like that. Right knee close to the right hand, and the right foot close to the left hand. Stay like that. Keep your both hands free. Keep breathing. And see if you can slowly get down now. Get on your wrists now. Get on your wrists. Left leg is on the ground. Keep it straight. And then slowly go down. You can be on your wrists. And then you can try to get yourself fully down here. Go wherever your body takes you. If you can stay here, that's fine. And then slowly get down. On your palms a little bit, on your wrists. And then you can spread the hands also. Stay there for 6 breaths to feel the deep stretch in the right hip joint. Get yourself up with the help of palms, and then curl the left toes, put pressure on it, lift it, get the right leg back. From here we are going to do the same pigeon, but this time on the left leg. So you could choose to lift the left leg in the air like that, and then you can bring it forward. So the left knee goes close to the left wrist, and then the left foot comes closer to the right hand, and then the right leg, which is on the ground, you uncurl the toes and then spread it on the ground. This leg should be like, right leg should be like, the left leg which is in the front should be a little bit far. If you keep it really close to you, you will not feel the stretch. And then slowly try to get down. Let yourself down fully here. Continue to breathe. When you hold any yoga pose, we don't hold the breath, we continue to breathe. And then we transition our breath as we transition the position of the pose. Inhale. Press on your palms. Curl your right foot. Lift it like that. And then get yourself in Vajrasana. Vajrasana is you fold the legs. Get your hips in between both the heels. Slowly try to get your hips on the ground fully. Now if you look at it from the back side, it will look like this. So in starting, you might kind of find Vajrasana right here, right? Where your hip is settling in between both the heels, and then our foot is like supporting it from the bottom. On the earth, still our foot is touching, our hips are still not touching the ground, right? And then keep your spine straight here, neck straight, and slowly with the practice, try to keep both the knees joined together, try to create gap between both the foots, and then settle your hip in between both the foot, so that this time your hip is on the ground. So from here, we are going to find the Supta Vajrasana. Please try it really slow. So get yourself down a bit. Left hand down, right hand down. Get yourself down like this. Hold yourself there, don't come up yet. I will show it from the side also. Please stay in Supta Vajrasana if you are already in Supta Vajrasana. So from Vajrasana, you create gap between both the foot, but from the front side, knees remain joined, and then you get yourself down a bit on your wrists. Slowly keep sliding. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your chest lifted here. Make an arch in your back. Feel the stretch on the front side of your thighs. And expand your chest. You can choose to keep your hands on the thighs if you want. Slowly get yourself up. We are trying each pose like for 10 seconds. When you try it at home, try to hold every pose like for 30 seconds at least. slowly increase the time. Okay, we will do one child's pose and then after that we will get to the breathing. So create a lot of gap between both the knees, but foot are joined together from the back side, like that. Right, at this point there is a lot of gap between my knees, and then my toes are kind of touching from the back side. And now try to get yourself down. This is very good for relaxation. My hips are still down, not lifted. Take deep breaths here. While doing yoga, if you get tired at any moment, find child's pose for relaxation. Get yourself up.